And I hope, the people who come across this lecture, got a lot out of listen to this lecture, and come to understand and to know that the Most High did not want to see the priest. He gave you, a gift. And he gave you a gift to go be a blessing to others. Why step in a man's shoes and do a job that was already, assigned to a man? And I hope that when you listen to this message, you wouldn't think that I'm in, saying some kind of conflict with a woman because I'm not. I'm just speaking from the scripture so you can know. So that's why I hope when you hear this message that you go back and rewind this message over and over again and listen to it. Because as I'm doing this lecture, sometimes it makes me think that I'm speaking and talking to a lot of these women that's not gonna listen, who would just watch this lecture here and ignore it and go out and preach, this week. So it's just like I know there's people listening, what I'm saying, who that want to hear the truth and want to know the truth so they wouldn't go and be in error with the Most High. But I know it's some hard headed women that listen to this message and going against the Most High. So I'm just thinking in my mind that a woman would see a message like this and where I'm explaining and still say that they should go out and preach. But this here wrap. After I finish this here, you can do what you want. I took it from scriptures and let everything that the Most High said in the scriptures, I brought it to your life so you can have an understanding. So you would not go out and minister, to people and tell these people that you're a prophetess and that the Most High called you when the Most High did not call no woman to go preaching to a man when he already put it in a man to preach to you. We're gonna go to the first Timothy, the second chapter, the 11th verse. It said, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first born, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression." You remember when I first started this lecture, I brought it from Genesis. And I was telling you the same thing that Paul was speaking to you, that a woman was weaker. The woman was in transgression. Why? Because she was speaking to a man. Now you read it in Paul for the second time. You hear Paul telling women not to preach. And now you see in the second chapter of First Timothy that he says, "For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression." So he's telling you that way back from Genesis that a woman should not preach. And this was Paul in his time was speaking about things that a woman should not do. It's not me saying this. This is what the scripture said. This is what the Most High planned and wanted to happen. So he put it in a book and gave it to Moses and let Moses tell it to the people of Israel. Then the other disciples come down and just read things Moses read. That's all we doing. I'm not making these words up and going in my room and making words up and coming back and bringing it to you and say a woman should preach. I'm just speaking to you what the Most High said, what Moses said, what Paul was speaking. So it's just like this. I'm ending this lecture with not taking away from none of the prophets and the people who spoke on this. I'm with Paul. A woman should not preach this word. A woman should not preach. She should be in submission to her husband. That's what I feel the duty of a woman to be, and the duty of a man is to minister the word. If the Most High calls him to minister the word. So we're going to go back to First Timothy, second chapter, the 11th verse. "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression." These are scriptures that you need to read so you can understand that you've been in error with the Most High. But I hope that the people who come across this page get a lot from this teaching. Don't worry about how it come out. Just go to the scripture and say, look, every time you see a video from yesterday, just go back to the scripture. Don't worry about me. Just go back to what will help you and save your life because I'm good. I know the scriptures. I'm trying to learn and obey these scriptures too. So I'm just telling you the process that all of us Israel going through. So especially you being my sister and supposed to be in the word, I would want you to know this word so you can do what the Most High calls you to do. I don't want you to be in error with the Most High, and I know the truth, and I'm not going to bring it to you because it's a lot of people going to listen to this and say, I'm not going to go out and get myself in nothing like these other women doing just because of gain. When we know that the devil rule is a short time, and we know that the Most High is on his way back. It's the worst time for a woman to be speaking the Most High word when she knows that she wasn't called. So, like I said, it's a wrap. I don't say what the scriptures, say. This is what the Most High says. It was in the book of Moses. John put it. Paul spoke about it. Paul spoke about what you should not do. So that's up to you to decide where you want to go in your relationship with the Most High. This is Brother Yeshua Israel from the Hebrew Nation Shalom.